everyone, it's NonnaGrace. Well, today's video is walking. So
where are you from?
Oh, where am I from? Oh, yes. I am from Western New York. And today's video is all walking, but I'm talking while I'm walking, so let's just go to that video. It's a very bright sunny day, so we'll take a little walk. We'll go out towards the chickens first, and then we'll go up the hill around. Hello there. Here's a few of them. They hear me come out that side door. They always think that I've got something. There's Fred. Hello, Fred. Fred, I didn't bring anything. And there's Silver. She's inside the gate, and Little Lady. And Little Ladies look alike. They're inside the gate. And Brownie's inside the gate. Let's go up here. We'll go up the hill. Here's Wilma. Hello, Wilma. How you doing? Fred's down there. Oh, here comes Fred. Fred is following me up. I put a hat on. This is the hat I bought when I was in Georgia one time because my head was getting actually sunburned. I had longer hair then, and I used to wear it in a page boy kind of style. And I got burned really bad. Over here's the little rooster. Let's see if we can catch him before he moves. I can't go any closer because the fence is here and I hear it snapping. Let's go on this side. See if there's any eggs in there. Whoa, tripping on something. I don't want to trip. Let's see, we'll go in through here. Is there any eggs in there? There's feathers in there. Let's go up this way. We're going through. The fella was mowing yesterday, so maybe he mowed up here. Yep, I think he mowed up here too, which is good. We're on the opposite side of the fence. Trying to check if there's any eggs. I don't see any eggs. That's good. At least they're not laying where they're not supposed to. Here, we'll go back down in. This is there's a spider web here. I don't want to walk through a spider web. We'll take that spider web away. What can I use? I need something. Break this off. I don't want to walk through a spider web. I'll be feeling it all day, and who knows where the spider is. It's gone. I hear it snapping on this side too. Not quite wide enough to go through, but it's wide enough. Oh, I shouldn't have gotten rid of that stick. I'll get another one. I see another web that I don't want to go through. Right here's another web. Hear it snapping? It's on the ground. Maybe that's what's making it snap. I don't know. I'll have to tell Jim it's snapping. He'll come up here and he'll check it. Well, let's go back down. He was telling me that tree that I thought was a sumac was a chestnut tree. One of the black chestnut, black walnut, walnut tree. I mean, not chestnut. So sorry. He was telling me it was a black walnut. The owl needs to be adjusted. You are sitting funny on that pole. There's no breeze today. There's more of the hens. That little Americana that's brown over there looks like she's molting a little bit. Mister is inside there. There's Thunder. Thunder is... Am I showing it? I can't tell. This, I wish I knew how to make this closer. I have to go on the inside. All those black ones are still skittish. They were the ones in the house that were not real friendly. There's Fred. Fred, what you doing? Fred? I'm gonna go inside. Excuse me. I'm so glad that these roosters don't bother me. They get to stay because of that. Well, hello there. I don't have anything for you. This little lady, her story is so sad. I don't know if you've ever seen it, where she had a stroke and then could not walk at all. And we had to keep her in the house for a while, in the playpen. And then she got where she could walk and stand. And so now look at her. If she was at somebody else's farm, they would have taken her out. Lights out for her it would have been. I filled the water yesterday, and I had Jim fill the food yesterday. We'll go inside I have one that's broody. I don't feel like moving her. I'm hoping that she'll come on broody herself, but I don't think she will. There's Silver. Oh, maybe she is on broody. Nope, she's still there. This is my broody one. She bites me when I move her, but I don't feel like moving her. And I always have to check inside this area, because this is where the dust area, this is where they laid eggs a few times. I don't see any eggs in here right now. That's good. There's a few eggs here so far. This is the food thing that I had Jim fill. It was down pretty low. This has been working out really good with the chickens, because they get their food down below there. And I filled this water yesterday. And we'll go out. There's the black Mystic Morans. They're the French hens. French hen because they've got the feathers on their feet. And Brownie or Wilma, did you want in? Let's see if Wilma wants in. Do you want in, Wilma? Nope, she says no. She doesn't want to come in, so we're gonna go out. Little lady sometimes comes out. Okay, we'll continue to walk. We took a short walk into the chicken area and around the chicken area. Now we're gonna go, and I've still got peppers coming on. Hope the season stays long enough so that these peppers can get ripe. The sweet peppers, I've been picking them, and I picked the eggplant, and I've been picking the Swiss chard and giving them Swiss chard. They like Swiss chard. To pick Swiss chard so it keeps growing, you break it off at the base. And then it will keep growing off the stalk. This is a red one. I've got the multicolored Swiss chard. Some is green, some is red, some is yellow, or orangish. Here you go, Fred. And Wilma, you can have that. I'll come back and get more for the rest of them. The mustard plant has gone to seed. My squash is doing well. This is butternut. That's the kind I like. And it may have crossed with the spaghetti squash, because it's kind of orangish. I don't think it was supposed to be orange. When the vine dies, I will take it off. That means that they're done growing. When the vine dies, we'll go up around the barn instead of in front of the barn. We're going up the hill. It's quite a hill. This is a good workout for the legs and the butt area. I asked Jim where the other brush chopper came from, and he said one of them was his. He had bought it apparently a long time ago, and the yellow one I think is the one my brother Joe let us borrow. It's much bigger. He hasn't done the land with the brush chopper this year. Maybe he will yet. Who knows? I would do it in the spring when the grass is lower. Right now the grass is pretty high. Up here is where we bury our pets when they pass. Whoa, the grass is wet up here. My shoes are getting wet. Ooh, my toes, I can feel them getting wet. It's very wet up here. But anyways, this is where we bury the pets in this area. There's cats, chickens, a rabbit, a couple dogs, probably 3 dogs. There's Lady is underneath this one, and Jake is next door. Maya was buried over here. There's a 3 on top of her. Probably should put little posts so we remember. Now we'll go down the hill. Whew, my shoes are so wet. My socks are wet inside my shoe. The road is quiet at the moment. Notice there's no traffic. Wow. It's unusual. It usually has a lot of traffic. It's around noon. Maybe people are, oh, maybe it's later than noon. I don't even know what time it is. Or maybe it's not noon yet. I don't know. We'll better look, because now that I've talked about it, we're going to look and see what time it is. It's 12:29 for me. Maybe everybody's gone back to work. The neighbor's lawn looks really good. I like that it's been cleaned out through here. Jim left it for a long time, but now he cleans it out. And these pine trees were planted on the wrong side of this for a while because he was trying to block the billboard, the man that used to live up in that house. He's passed away. He was not very nice. As soon as we bought the place, he comes over and he says, "So, when are you going to get rid of that billboard?" And I says, "Probably never," which for me, the billboard was giving me $140 a year, once a year, which to him was a spit in the bucket because he was a wealthy man. Well, that's when he planted the trees, the pine trees, but he planted them on my land because he thought that our land started after the ditch, where Charlie always kept the ditch clean. And the stake for our land is right on this side of the ditch. Here's our stake. So one day with the metal detector, they were trying to find the stake and they found it. He goes, "Wow, if I'd known that, I would have never planted the trees there." Well, the state chopped the trees down, and because they chopped them down, they had to put them back up. But they actually put better trees up the second time than when they were there the first time. They were much nicer trees, but these trees have gotten pretty big and pretty bad. Jim has kept them trimmed. He needs to trim this one again. It's kind of looking like it's leaning over our land again. And then over here This is the only sign that's been allowed to be near the billboard because they were used to come to my daycare, and we had the sign there long before they made the stipulation that the billboard had to be the only sign there. What do they have on there? It says suicide crisis line. And when I first put the signs on, they were paper. They had to glue them. Now they're a vinyl. That one looks like it's getting ready to rip. There's a motorcycle that just went by. Over here is a weed pile, but underneath the weed pile is the dirt that has been sitting there for many years. Also, this planted itself, this butternut. It looks like a butternut squash. Yep, it is. It's a butternut squash. It planted itself. There's one there. There's another one inside there. There it is. And on the other side, there's pumpkin. Oh, there's more blossoms. That's good. Lots of blossoms. Let's go on the other side of this. This is the pile of wood that we got from when they chopped down the tree. Jim told them they could put the chips, dump the chips right here. They'll sit here and they will decay, and we will have more nice dirt. Over here's the pumpkin that planted itself. It's not very big. I'm glad we got at least one pumpkin out of it. We'll save the seeds from it and grow more pumpkin next year. My fig tree has gotten really big, but it doesn't ever have figs on it, which is sort of sad. This is my she building. I can't show you the inside. I don't have the key. Well, we're back around we're in the front part of the yard, just about. We're on the driveway. Oh, is that a woolly worm? That's a woolly worm. Oh my goodness, you're black. That's not good. Are you dead? Or what are you doing? Oh, he's dead. That's a dead one. Oof. He died crossing the driveway, but it's a black one. Black is not good. Black means that it's going to be a bad winter. You want it to be as light as possible. If I walk down, that's the first woolly worm we've seen. I haven't, usually on the fall you see a bunch of woolly worms, especially on areas that are low traffic, such as my mom's road. There should be lots of woolly worms there. Last year we saw only one woolly worm, and it was late when Jim was, well, I think it was in the spring he saw it, when he was cleaning out the leaves over here by the currant bushes, because sometimes the snow comes before he has a chance to clean it away. This year there was a chipmunk. He was eating all the currants, and he ate the gooseberries. That darn little chipmunk. My flowers are doing so good up here. I put very few in, but they've expanded. They grew to be a lot. Jim's got when they die, he's gonna dig up the ground here, and he's gonna plant my tulips again, because he dug the tulips up. Looking pretty good. We're almost around the house. My shoes are feeling a little drier. They were really, really, really wet. There's that pretty bush again. The berries on it are still green. They're still green. I wonder if they turn red. I have no clue. I don't even remember them having berries there. This wishing well, he put it here because this is where our septic tank is. When we first moved here, we had to use a bar to find the septic tank, and this time we put a wishing well there plus a riser on it. Down here is where the French drain drains. It must be pretty dry right now, the ground, because it's not very wet down here. There's usually tons of little frogs. There's no frogs. I don't see anybody hopping. There's a mud wasp gathering some mud. Hopefully making a nest somewhere not near here, but who knows. Crows, I like hearing crows. The hawks actually don't like crows. Well, we've walked around all the way around. Now we'll go see what's on my camera and listen to me talk it out and cut out what I don't want to hear, so you won't have to hear it either. Thank you for watching. I'll see you later. Bye.